G'day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. In this video today, I'm going to be showing you the top 10 best ways to make money in the game, especially for the year of 2025. If you guys enjoy it and find the guide helpful, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share it with a friend so it might help them out, and without further ado, let's go. So in the number 10 spot, we have got the brand new garment factory business. You can pick this up on the Maze Bank Foreclosures website for a price of $2,350,000. Now, there's a few different ways of making money through the business. I should mention there's one main way of making money through the business, but the secondary option is the wall safe. Now, this is a passive income that will come into your business one step at a time. It's going to generate at a slower rate than other businesses in the game. It's why it makes the number 10 spot, but your main priority with making money is going to be the FIB files. It's a great way to make money, especially as a beginner. The great thing about this business as well is once you have purchased the business, there's really no other upgrades that you need to perform within the business. For completing an FIB file, you can be making anywhere between $150,000 to $350,000. Making the number 9 spot, this is another way of making money that is beginner friendly. It's the Quickie Pharm raid heist. Released this year or in 2024 in March, this heist is one of the best ways to make money in the game. You can make $500,000 every hour from doing this, and even better, if it's your first run of the Quickie Pharm raid, you can be making up to $750K for your first run. All you need to do is simply make your way to the V icon on your map. It'll be labeled as Vincent. Walk into the yellow circle, press right D-pad, and go start up one of the setup missions. Make your way through all of these setup missions and then complete the finale for the final payout. Next up on this list, in the number 8 spot, it's another beginner-friendly business. It's one of the best businesses in the game to get started in your criminal enterprises career in Los Santos. It is the Acid Lab. You can simply unlock this by completing all 6 of the first those contact missions from Ron out at Sandy Shores. So if you make your way to the R icon out there, it'll be a yellow icon. Just walk into it and complete all 6 missions. Now, the final first dose mission does involve stealing the Brigade 6x6 truck. You then need to stash that in the freak shop. And from there, you'll need to complete a free roam mission, and you'll visit one of the marked warehouses, steal the necessary lab equipment, and convert it into the Acid Lab. You have to pay a fee of $750,000 to install the lab equipment, and if you have GTA Plus, even better, the business is free. So all you need to do to simply run this business is simply go over to Mutt and steal some supplies or buy some supplies. Now, if you have the equipment upgrades for the Acid Lab, this you'll need to unlock by doing or completing 10 of the last those missions. Once you have the upgrades, I would recommend just buying supplies. This will generate passively for you in the background, and eventually when you're ready to sell, if you want to run the risk, sell in a public lobby for an extra additional bonus, which will make you more money. If not, an invite-only session is still okay. It makes you a great amount of money, and it's one of those businesses that you can just keep coming back to if you're running a little bit low on cash. In the number 7 spot, we have got the salvage yards. Now, the cheapest option is in Paleto Bay for $1.6 million, or the most expensive option is in La Piedra for just shy of $2.7 million. This is a all-round amazing business in the game. I do highly recommend it if you've got some extra money. You've got the tow truck service, which is where you tow abandoned or derelict vehicles and salvage them for parts. This will also help your wall safe on a daily basis, and eventually it will increase the reputation of the salvage yard. So you'll be making about approximately $24,000 additionally every 48 minutes through your passive wall safe. Now, you've also got the salvage yard robberies. These are a series of illegal jobs that consist of 2 preps and then the main job. They're executed in a similar manner to heists, and these jobs consist of free mode preparations and then the finale, of course. Each robbery targets a specific vehicle, and also the target vehicle and the type of robbery changes every event week. For some event weeks, the vehicles are claimable, so you'll have the option to either claim a specific vehicle, which means you'll keep it, or you can ship the car to Yusuf via the terminal, salvage the car for parts. However, I would just recommend you do sell the vehicle and make the maximum profit. Overall, this business can make you around $1.5 million on a weekly basis. Claiming the 6th spot on this list, it is the hangar. Now, you can pick up a hangar for pretty cheap nowadays. The LS International Airport option is as cheap as $1.2 million. Now, the most expensive option is, of course, at Fort Zancudo. For those of you unfamiliar, this is $3.25 million. So similar price to the garment factory. In fact, it's actually the exact same price. The only difference, This business is going to give you low-level access to the military base, meaning you're not going to get a wanted level at all times if you're just a regular free roam player. So the way this business works is quite simple. Now you can store helicopters, planes, any flying or aircraft here, but if you make your way to the main laptop screen area, you will see the option to source and sell. So this will be known as the free trading shipping co business or the smuggling business. Essentially, you've got products that you can collect. They're all in different categories and they will each pay out differently. Your hangar will have a maximum space of 50 crates. And say, for example, you have 10 out of 50 crates for a specific category. You may also earn an additional bonus on top of the profit you are already going to make. So say it equates to $200,000 and you get a 2.5% bonus. On top of that, you'll make an additional 25K. The hangar business is a little bit of a grind when it comes to sourcing crates. However, you can automatically get crates sourced to you. If you approach Rooster in your hangar, he'll go ahead and automatically source some crates, which will take 48 minutes. But overall, the hangar business is a great business for making money. If you got some money set aside in the game, definitely consider this one. Making the top 5 is the special cargo business, the CEO special cargo business. First of all, you will need to own a CEO office. Once you've got an office, you can make your way to the main desktop area and you can simply purchase a warehouse from there, which will be part of the crates business. So once you've purchased a crate warehouse, I'd recommend also you do purchase a large warehouse to start out. If you don't have enough cash, then you could go for the small crate option. However, I've found that the large crate business is going to make you the most amount of money in the long run. And again, you'll profit better in the long run also. So how this works is you can source crates either through your Terabyte, through the master control terminal, or even from the main desktop area of your CEO office. I'd always recommend you go and source 3 crates. It'll cost you $18,000, and in total 3 crates will get you about $70,000 worth of stock. You've also got special items. Now these will sell for 5 times of its cost. So the best special item you can get is the rare pocket watch. Now this will cost you $30,000 to purchase and you'll get a sell value of $150,000. Now you can only hold on to one of these at a time, so once you do find one, you will have to sell that, and that'll be a separate sell mission alone. But yeah, the special cargo warehouse is up there, definitely in the top 5. You can make millions upon millions of dollars through this business. The 4th best business in GTA 5 Online has got to be the bunker. The bunker is one of the best businesses in the game for the reason of that you've got multiple ways of making money. You can pick one of these up fairly cheap nowadays in GTA Online. It's a staple business that doesn't really require any other additional businesses to run alongside it, unlike some of the other businesses that I've mentioned in the video and upcoming. What is so great about the bunker business is all you simply need to do is either steal or buy supplies, which once you wait for the supplies to arrive, your workers will put in the hard yards for you, accumulating a total profit of stock over time. For completing a sale mission with a full stock bar, you can make a maximum profit of $1,025,000, and you've also got the ammunition contract. So every 48 minutes, there will be a ammunition truck that is dropped off at your bunker. All you simply need to do is walk up to it, press right D-pad, and simply do the drop-off delivery to an ammunition store. You'll make $50,000 from this every 48 minutes. Next up in the number 3 spot, we are getting to the pointy end of this list here. It is the nightclub. Now, nightclubs you can pick up for a fairly decent price nowadays as well in GTA 5 Online. It's one of the best businesses for making money, both in a passive and active way. So what you can do is make your way to the main desktop screen. So you'll see on your main display for the nightclub business, this is where you can assign a technician to a particular business. So if you want to maximize all of your profits, you will need to own all 5 different select motorcycle club businesses. Once your technicians are accumulating stock in the background, that is pretty much a set and forget, as long as your motorcycle club businesses are generating stock also. Eventually, you can perform a sell mission and earn an additional bonus for selling in a public lobby. However, I would go for the invite-only session as there's less of a risk of losing all of your stock. This will take a little bit of time to generate as well. It'll take a few days, so just keep that in mind when selling in a public or invite-only session. You got the passive side of the business. This is your wall safe, which can generate you a maximum profit of $250,000 and upwards of $50,000 every 48 minutes, making it the best passive wall safe in the game. How this works is based on your nightclub's popularity bar in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Simply increase the popularity bar by either rebooking a DJ, throwing out a troublemaker, or taking a VIP to a rec center or back to their home. In the number 2 spot, it is one of the best ways to make money in the game. A lot of people know this. If you don't, it is the Dr. Dre contract. You'll need to own an agency to run this, or basically go through all of the the setup missions, and you can pick up an agency for as cheap as $1 million, believe it or not. Once you own an agency, you can make your way to your desktop and start up your setup missions through there. Each part of the challenge will require you to complete 3 setup missions, so in total there are 9 parts of the setups, followed by 2 more additional missions. Now don't get me wrong, it's quite time consuming. However, you will be rewarded with $1 million upon completing all of this, making it one of, if not the best way to make money in GTA 5 Online to date. And claiming the #1 spot, the best way to make money in GTA 5 Online, it is none other than the Cayo Perico heist. You will need to own a Kasatka, which will set you back about $2 million. But once you've got a Kasatka, you are set, you can complete the setups, the finale, and make nearwards of $2 million. I've got a full guide linked below. Well, ladies and gentlemen, plenty of ways to make money in GTA 5 Online. By the way, I've got a guide for every business that is linked in this video down below. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, share it with a friend. Take care, and I will see you in my next video.